The 480, the 480, right? The graphics card. Two of them equal a 1080, basically, is what it's supposed to say. One of them is a little bit worse than a 970. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, these are AMD comes out with the 480 to combat Nvidia's 1000 line, the 1070 1080, right? The 480 by itself is $200. Okay. The 488 gig version is $250, which I think is a nice upgrade. And these are like the stock versions, no overclocking, blah blah blah. Like just came out the other day, the 29th. So literally 2 days ago, right? It takes two of them to get to be slightly better than the 1080, but most games don't feature or don't allow for Crossfire integration because they're not DirectX 12, or they're not like like if you try to do this on CS:GO, it wouldn't do anything for you. If you try to do this on League of Legends, it wouldn't do anything for you. But what I found the funniest story about these coming out is Best Buy. Best Buy online, the moment it came out and they were available to put it on sale, they put the 8 gig version for $200 and they put the 4 gig version for $250. So everybody bought the 8 gig version for $50 cheaper. And they had like a big thing, and Best Buy just goes, whoops, and then changes the things like 4 hours later. And they were like, anybody who was on got a good deal this morning. Whoops. That's all they said.
Wow.
I don't know. I bought a 370X because it was $170, right? I bought a 380X and it works slightly better than my 270X, and I could crossfire them if I wanted to, but I don't run any DirectX 12 games that I would need that for. I think maybe Dead by Daylight is DirectX 12, but it already runs fast enough, so like.
Yeah, like it like to me the way they did it with the simple shading, but with some good detailing graphics, it's like I like the whole overlay of it. I mean, it really panned out to be one of those games where you're like, oh, okay, this is really good.
I think for your money, maybe the 480 is a good option, but a lot of people are saying that it's like meh. It's meh. It's still cheaper than the 970, and it performs almost the same as the 970, supposedly. I haven't tried it myself. But for $200, that's a deal. Gotta put it out there. But it's the way they designed the software for it is for VR. So AMD is really putting a big foot into the VR doorway. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna stick into VR. We need to have it. So that was their whole promotion with the Polarity or whatever it is that they use for their software on it.
I do like that Nintendo decided to take that step back from VR, and they said it's lucrative for us, like it's a financial gain, or it's not. We're going to just wait until we can actually do something with it. They finally are listening to themselves. Like, we're not going to jump in head first like we did with a lot of things where we were trying to save our ass and stay alive and not be bankrupt.
Right.
Right.
Nintendo's problem is and has always been marketing. Marketing is their issue. They make good stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like sometimes they don't have the best games because whatever they buy into or whatever they create sometimes aren't the best. But that's with any console. I think the biggest problem for Nintendo is marketing. They'll come out. They have really good hardware. I'm not gonna lie. Their hardware works and it works pretty much forever. And
I think they're just being smart, to be honest, because they're not going up against these other people, and they're not in the same league. Like Xbox and PlayStation are basically saying we're adults, we adult well, and we're gonna keep adulting.
With Nintendo's trying to maintain its innocence over here.
Yeah, but that Zelda franchise. I mean, they literally corner with 4 franchises. They can literally do whatever. But if they keep abusing it, they're going to lose that fan base. And that's where, like, Monster Hunter has got a great thing. They have, the titles like, Xenoblade, which is a great series. What is it? Mario Brothers, which is just the classic that everybody goes to when they can't think of a video game when somebody asks them if a gamer. They also have, Zelda, Metroid. They have all these titles. And they even have Castlevania, which they've never really used that anymore. They're like, oh, it's a dying.
I think the last time I saw a promotion for Castlevania was N64.
Yeah, I saw on the 360.
What about they have freaking Metroid?
The new Metroid is horrible.
It could have been so good.
It could have been, but they didn't do it. Like
with today's graphics and like RNG based puzzles, could have been great.
Ooh. I would have loved me some good Metroid. My last experience with
Have you guys
Metroid
played
Prime.
Axiom Verge yet?
Mm-mm.
It's actually really good.
I want it if I had the money.
Frick says I have an AMD feed on too. Stop complaining. Oh, I wasn't complaining. I'm just saying, for the money, for the amount of money, it's fine. Because you could literally buy 2 graphics cards for less than the price of 1. Just putting that out there. That's the thing. So if you're like a budget person, then yeah. Like if you're not trying to buy 3 consoles, then yeah, go ahead and build 1 PC.
Yeah.
Man, it is slow right now. It took me 8 years, 3,000 words to say goodbye to World of Warcraft. I'd say that
wow.
they. So Polygon released this idea of the 25 games for the summer of 2016. You guys want to hear these?
Sure.
All right. See here. It's doing its load real quick. It's going to explain to me what games they think are going to be great. All right.
Yeah, money wise, and I think performance wise, then I think the 480 is more bang for your buck. Obviously, the difference though is like $250. So if I didn't just buy a 380X, I would have bought the 480.
Team
the first-
Team Nvidia.
All right. So the first game they have, if you guys remember the game Limbo, you guys remember Limbo?
Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
he come out with something new?
Yes, it's called Inside.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that on the Steam Spotlight somewhere.
Her or what?
What?
Her, her. He goes inside her.
Her, buddy.
Hold on, I got a sound clip for that. Where's it at?
Damn, son.
Damn, son. There you go. Anyway, continue.
So it looks like it's just indie games that they have. They have Carmageddon Max Damage, Inside, Video Ball, which basically looks like a very basic like dodgeball with boxes and balls. Necropolis, which is a combat game in a randomly generated network of underground rooms and tunnels. So it's basically a dungeon crawler, but it's very basic in its things.
RNG dungeon crawler.
Yeah. Song of the Deep, which that was a big hit at E3 because it was basically a submarine and it's supposed to be cute. Oh my god, they really made it. They made Ghostbusters the game.
Oh god,
Based off the movie.
no. Oh god, no.
The chicks,
The
right?
original movie or the bad one that just came out?
The bad one that came out apparently.
Rip.
Ew.
Rip.
Killstrain.
China made a version with its own version of it too. I think it was
there's-
China, might have been Korea.
Killstrain, which was released PlayStation Experience years ago, finally just came out this July, getting a very underwhelming hype. Let's see what else. Abduction, which basically looks like a very interesting kind of science world of rescue. Was it Successors to Studios Phenomenal, Successful Mist? It's the guys who did Mist and Riven, so you're basically re-exploring everything because of that. Shambara? I don't know what it is. From the US team, okay. Shambara.
I've never played Z. I don't even know what that is, honestly.
See, I'm really looking forward to We Happy Few.
Okay.
Like, I'm getting a copy for that game because I met the guys randomly outside and they're like, "Hey, you want a copy?" I was like, "Yes." Oh my God, No Man's Sky comes out in August. That's
yeah. Somebody asked us earlier if we were excited for No Man's Sky. I'm kind of not. I don't like the games that kind of look like that. I don't know.
No, not at all because it is a garbage. Like I'm sorry. Like I know everybody wants to get hyped about it, but I am not because I sat there with the developers, and when the developers of the game tell me they don't have an idea of what they want to do, then I am not excited about it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, like when they showcased it at the PlayStation Experience, they were like, "I go, so what's your game about?" And they were like, "We don't know." I was like, "Well, PlayStation, get ready for a bumpy road." Like,
PlayStation
So-
has a lot of good games that are coming out, but some of them are just like, I don't know. As a developer, wouldn't you want to make a whole product before being like, here's a beta, or
Right.
here's some stuff? And why did you make a whole product that's not an exact copy of something else?
yeah.
But
So there's also the, what?
I saw that trailer for We Happy Few, and I was like, I kind of want in on this. Like, I want to be right there with you playing this.
I will
'Cause
talk to
it
them.
looks that trailer looks crazy as hell. Like, he's not happy. Get him! And like, it's like, wait, what? I'm supposed to take like happy pill drugs? Like, no.
Stepford Wives? What?
It looks like it would be an older style game, but it seems like it has a real feel to it. Like you're surrounded by some psychos, like right off the rip in the trailer, and you're like hallucinating. You're seeing one thing and you're seeing reality, like two sides to the happy pill, and it's like, holy shit, I didn't like any of that. And it's like your dude's coming down from the high of the pills, and like you're being handed another one and you don't want to take it and you refuse, and the world flips upside down on you.
It just seems like a bad episode of Twilight Zone. To me.
I'm for it because it piqued my interest right off the trailer. Like, yeah, it's all
I mean, I guess it's a new idea.
Ta-da.
I'll give you that. 757 Gaming, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't know where my Twitch alerts are at. I'm using the CLR browser and it's just not working well. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh no. Oh, what if it broke because Twitch chat broke earlier?
That's possible. That is possible. I can try and reload it in. But yeah.
You were saying that last night, and I didn't have any issues with it. Like I got all my alerts, even when I got like my new subscriber and stuff. Like it was all there, man.
No, while we've been streaming, the chat was down. Like Twitch status.
A
the
Kung
chat
Fury game. I want them to
so
finish the
notified
movie.
was broken.
I want them to finish. It was a 30-minute movie. Like I want them to come out with more before they think about franchising into a game. I'm gonna fight you. You didn't thank me for following. I'm sorry, Bam Bam. My bad. Sometimes I miss them. Sometimes I miss them. Sometimes I assume that it's supposed to be working and it's not.
Oh yeah, that's that new one. Never mind. Never mind. I got excited for a game. I was like, yay! Wait, that's not what we were looking at. Wait, why does Attack on Titan have a giant that looks like a Ken doll?
All right, I refreshed.
Have you ever
it,
watched
so
the anime
maybe
series?
I've seen a few episodes. I also played.
They said I read that they are not getting. They canceled putting out for the next season so far. They're not planning on releasing it anytime soon.
What Attack on Titan?
Yeah, they're not putting out a new season anytime soon. I'm just like, but you have so much money. You sell this shit at Hot Topic. Like, how do you not have enough money to put out stuff? There's got to be some kind of internal conflict here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Metroid Prime Federation Force. That was that horrible Metroid that they were releasing. It's just garbage. Mankind Divided by Dos Ex, which that's coming out. The Attack on Titan thing, I do see. Like, it's just that whole series.
I don't
like,
want to be Debbie Downer, but I just didn't think that Attack on Titan was that great. I really didn't. The storyline to me was like a 4. The fight scenes and the animations were great, but the storyline to me was like, hey, we know exactly where the storyline's gonna go. You have to go back to your house and find out what your dad was doing, and then we just don't do any of that.
Yeah, it's like we turn around because that's the whole thing.
Yeah, and our whole meta is like, let me introduce this character, dead. Let me introduce this other character, dead. Let me introduce this whole group of characters, dead. All right, storyline. It's like, where's this going? And why is the main character such a bitch? I hate animes like that though. Every single anime where like the main character has godlike powers, but he's a total bitch. It's just annoying. It's so annoying. Like I'd like to see an anime where it's like a kid gets superpowers and he gets just like, I'm gonna be a god. And he does it. Like, I would love to see that. Like, I want to see the reverse, where instead of him having, like, the mental breakdown, I want to see somebody whose psyche is like, alright, well, I just got all these awesome powers, so it's time to fuck up everything and, like, just go destroy things.
Like that 3rd or 4th remake of Evangelion or Evangelion.
Well, kind of like the brother and Gurren Lagann. Like, the older brother was like, we're gonna do everything! Fuck everyone else! Like, I'd like to see a main character who was maybe not at goofy, but about that serious. Like, let's go kill the things. Like, let's go make stuff happen.
I did like Gurren Lagann. I'm still missing pieces throughout that series.
I'm getting a Gurren Lagann Final Form tattoo. Hands down. That's like epitome of man style stuff right there. Like, we could do anything, it's in our DNA. Like, who doesn't like that message? Like,
how come you don't have the flashy sunglasses
and the cape?
Oh my
sunglasses
goodness! Yeah,
out to my freaking as far as I could reach my arms out.
Go to TwitchCon and just be like, well, we've got these glasses.
I should
Right.
make a whole bunch of them and just like